This is going to be tough to watch, just a warning. But I want to play clips from this Zoom calls of white women for Kamala Harris, then white dudes for Kamala, or whatever it's called. Let's check it out.
Ariel Fodor, affectionately known as Mrs. Frazzle, to her combined audience of over 1.5 million followers, is here to help gentle parent us through this election.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, look at that face. I can't.
Hi, everybody. I am so honored to speak today. I am like shaking to just be among such incredible company. We are here because, as if you were here earlier, you've heard BIPOC women have tapped us in as white women to step up, listen, and get involved this election season. This is a really important time, and we all need to use our voices and influence for the greater good. No matter who you are all influencers in some way. So tonight, I'm going to share some do's and don'ts for getting involved in politics online and navigating the toxicity that comes with it. And spoiler alert, as much as the toxicity can come from the outside, it can come from us too. So first, don't isolate yourself. We can do our best work when we're in community together like we are tonight, because the toxic feels smaller when we support each other. But don't make it about yourself. As white women, we need to use our privilege to make positive changes. If you find yourself talking over or speaking for BIPOC individuals, or God forbid, correcting them, just take a beat. And instead, we can put our listening ears on. So, do learn from and amplify the voices of those who have been historically marginalized and use the privilege you have in order to push for systemic change. As white people, we have a lot to learn and unlearn. So do check your blind spots. You are responsible for your algorithm, believe it or not.
Unbelievable. Telling you not to correct black people when talking about politics. Just shut up and listen. Basically, what she's telling you. Here's more from this gem right here.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs, one voice, please. Oh, she just said that. So go ahead. Catch a bubble. I'm wondering, did you try asking her what she knows before you explained all of that? No, I know you didn't. So let's hold all of our thoughts in our brain and we can try again. I'm so glad you liked what she said, but she doesn't need your help, friend. She can explain all by herself. And if you have a thought that you really, really want to share, you can whisper it into your hand like this. I have a thought.
Oh
And you
my
can hold it
goodness.
close to your heart until it's your turn. Oh, no, thank you. That one sounded like an inside thought. Okay, well, let's think super hard in our brain.
Do you even have a
Quietly in our
brain?
brain. I know it's hard. Yes, you can take 2 minutes in the calm down corner. I did put the dirt bike poppet in there. Okay, but we're going to revisit this when you come back, though. Got it? Okie dokie. And she's going to continue, so listening ears, please. Big voice, go ahead. Uh-oh.
Unbelievable. And she has according to this, 1.3 million followers. This woman is insufferable. Imagine dating a woman like this. Imagine having that in your ear, being married to a woman like this, having that in your ear day in and day out. I can't with these people. White liberal women are the worst, in my opinion. Here's one more that I want to get to a great point a white conservative woman made about this. Check it out.
Macaroni
I'll get to her after this video.
cheese, everybody freeze. Uncle Don, no one wants to take your gas stove. No, friend, they just want you to know about your gas stove. Do you see how it says natural gas? Yeah, they just want to put a little warning sticker on your stove so that you know that it actually means methane gas. Yeah, the one making the world warmer. Yes, that is really happening. Can you catch a bubble, please? California has used stickers to warn people about chemicals for a long, long time, and the stickers are nothing to be afraid of, I promise. They just want people to know about the health impacts of burning gas so that we can be safer. Yeah, because people like me, I have asthma. I need to be careful around burning things. I know, I didn't know either. And that's why they're saying that there should be more information so people can learn about that. Nobody is coming to take your stove. Take a deep breath, please. Smell the flour. Blow the soup. Yeah.
Imagine, let's just say, you, hypothetically speaking, you were married to a woman like this. The way she would be talking to you, how she would talk down to you. She would talk to you like you're a child. Oh my goodness.
I don't think that's an unreasonable thing to ask for either. Do you want to sign this paper with me? Okay, let's do it. Learning new things is great. I'm glad you're not scared anymore. Back to cooking, sure. Let's just turn on the range hood and crack.
Okay. Now I want to get to a great video posted by this woman here. Let's check it out.
I've noticed the Kamala Harris campaign, we're seeing a lot of white women for Kamala or white men for Kamala. I have a question. Where's the black community fall into this equation? The community that she claims to be a part of, the community that the Democrat Party has pandered to for decades. Does that community not matter? So you're just going to try to reach white men and women? Identity politics is a thing, and it's staring you in the face. Remember that come November 5th. She was selected, she wasn't elected. And your vote doesn't matter to her, but your skin color does.
That's all it is, identity politics. These people don't care about you, they just care about your skin color. It's crazy how they just, all of a sudden, pandering to white people. I mean, now they want white people to do the work for them, and they want to, and Zoom calls and all this. They raise lots of money from this nonsense. They raise a ton of money. I saw it was 3.7 million or so from the white dudes for Kamala, a bunch of beta males who cry if they break a fingernail or if they get a little scratch on their hand or something. I'm sure it would hurt if you break off your whole fingernail, but you know, this little chip on your fingernail, they cry over stuff like that. They drive Prius. No, let's check it out real quick, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
It was a cacophony of soft-soaked, emasculated, modern men apologizing for their maleness and seeking forgiveness by pledging to vote for Kamala Harris.
Masculinity as a trope has been co-opted by the MAGA right into something that feeds into and exacerbates the loneliness epidemic.
The vibes right now are incredible.
I keep saying over the last 8 years, if there is a God, she's a terrible writer.
On the night of Tuesday, November 8th, 2016, I stood over my kid's bed and I wept.
We aren't running against Donald Trump. We are running against Donald Trump.
I feel so sorry for the women in this country. B-list celebrities asking regular Americans being gutted by inflation to donate to Kamala Harris was the point of what we saw last night and what you just saw. At one point, they actually demanded that people give money, even if they don't have it. It was as pretentious and disconnected and just strange as you would have expected.
Yeah, strange is the right word. Strange is the correct word. These people are insane. They are complete lunatics. And any guy who looks like the first one we saw with the man bun and the beard, that would be an easy fight to win. That guy is not a man. Yeah, biologically he's a man, but that's not a man right there. It's those are the kind of guys that likes to drive the Prius, wear the skinny jeans with the latte, and can't fight. They can't defend themselves. They wouldn't know how to use a gun if their life depended on it. They've never shot a gun at a range before. They've never drinking a beer with some friends. They never play a game of pool. These are the softest of these soft men in America. And these are the kind of men that will ruin this country because we need masculine men across America. We do. We need great, strong, stand-up men, great fathers who project strength. I'm not saying you have to be the most macho guy in the world. I'm not saying that. But women are more attracted to more masculine men. And there's been studies that show that. Strong men It's good for the family. It's good for the country. We need strong men in the military. We need strong men in higher positions, in high roles. We need great leadership. We don't need these soft beta males running the country. Imagine putting these guys on the field in a war. Do you want that, or do you want somebody who's more masculine fighting a war for you? Do you want somebody like Donald Trump, who is very a guy's guy, or do you want somebody like Pete Buttigieg at the White House, going up against Putin, going up against President Xi from China? It's up. It's scary stuff. It's scary that these men are out here trying to facilitate this nonsense and women to dictate our country. Do you want these type of women in the White House and in Congress and making decisions for us? Do you want somebody with a backbone? The choice is yours come November 5th. But all right, guys, I want to share that with you. This is insufferable right here. But I thought it was interesting to see what we're up against. And it's like, why do white women and white liberal men always feel sorry for who they are? Be proud of who you are. Be proud of the contributions you've made to society. Not all white women and white men are bad. That is not true. There are great men and women across the country of all colors who have done great things for society. Don't be ashamed of who you are. Be proud of who you are, no matter what color your skin is. Don't feel sorry for being white. Don't feel sorry for being black or his. Don't feel like you're a victim. And then if you're a white liberal woman or white liberal man, you shouldn't feel like you have caused this country great pain and you have to pay for your sins. I remember there was a video of a bunch of white people on their knees begging for forgiveness. Don't do that. Be proud of who you are. Like I said, there have been some great innovators who are white, who are black, great entrepreneurs who are Latino, you name it. There's a piece of the pie for everybody here in America to make great contributions, regardless of your race or your gender or whatever you are. There's room for everybody here. As long as you come here legally, you don't break the law. All right, guys, we're going to leave that right there. Thanks for listening, like, and subscribe. See you next time. Thank you. Take care.